Hello YouTubers, and thank you for visiting my channel. This is Fantabulous Monique. I want to give you a little bit about my background. Okay, so where am I from, you ask? Well, I was born in Jamaica and I grew up in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And I lived in Calgary for about 14 years, Alberta. And then I moved to Montreal. Today, we're going to talk about Winnipeg. And when I was a teenager, I was kicked out. We arrived here at the age of 12. And 3 years later, I was kicked out of my home from my father. Actually, it's a wonderful story. So I'm not telling you this so that you wonder, okay, oh my gosh, that is so sad. No, it all depends on what you do with what happens to you. Well, guess what? I didn't know what I was going to do, but there was one thing that I was sure of. So I got kicked out. I didn't know where to go. And the only thing I could do was look right, look left. Whichever is longer, I went. So I went left the first time. Look right, look left. Whichever was longer, I went right. There, I saw a payphone and I decided to call. And when it was answered, I said, "Don't worry about me. God will take care of me." Huh? Did I know what I was talking about? I guarantee you I didn't. Okay? So I continue walking. I don't know how that happened, but I continue walking. And of course, I was working at Wendy's at the time. So I stopped by there. For some reason, I had to go to the bathroom. I'm like, but I did that just before I left. Anyhow, and I went to the bathroom and I was coming back out and I was going straight out the door. And then it's like something said to stop, you need to think. Think? Okay. Because now it comes to my attention. What's going on? What am I going to do? Anyhow, I stopped, I sat. One young lady there that I worked with, she actually asked me what I was doing out there. But at that late, it was about 11:30 in the evening or 11 o'clock, around 11:30 in the evening. Okay? But remember the phone call I made. God will take care of me. That was wonderful. He did. He so took care of me. She told me she knows some people that she can call. And so she called them. And this was now about 12 o'clock, midnight. And the husband came and got me. And I lived with them for a couple of years. They were wonderful people, and they were Christians. So little did I know that God really is going to take care of me. That really, to me, was my first ever evidence of when I asked God for something, I received it. I was amazed. So I lived with them for 2 years. After that, I lived on my own for a while. But I was a traveler, I guess. When you can't travel outside of your country, you gotta travel inside of your city. So I moved around a lot. I hated it, but I did. So as far as moving is concerned, I know a lot about it. Anyway, after that, I lived with them for a couple of years. I had forgiven my father because, you know what? Whatever, So then later on, I met someone and I got married, have 2 beautiful kids. Speaking of 2 beautiful kids, see that painting back there? Well, actually, it's a door. And that door was on another place I was living at here in Montreal. And I actually took it and paid the guy for the door because I'm like, no, I need that door. That's my daughter's artwork. She truly is an artist, and she's great at what she does and very passionate when she gets into it and do it. So yeah, that's my daughter's artwork. So after that, we got married and stuff, and when my daughter was born, she was born in Alberta. So we we moved to Alberta, and I have 2 beautiful kids. They're so beautiful and so intelligent. So about kids, yes, I do know about kids and about raising them and really how to motivate them. Listen, people, you who have kids, understand something. They are not just, oh, it's only 2 years old. Oh, it's only 3 years old. Listen to me. Your 2-year-old is a little adult that is going to be on their own eventually. And that's what you're going to want, right? So the honest truth is we need to treat our kids, to get our kids ready for adulthood, basically. So they're not just 2. They're a 2-year-old going on adults. And they're very smart. Don't kid yourself. They're extremely smart, smarter than we give them credit for. I know, because I've seen it in my 2 kids. And now my kids are 21 and 19 years old. Yeah, 21 and 19. Those are my kids. So I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I wish you all the best. God bless. Take care. This is Fantabulous Monique.